The pharmaceutical industry produces a galaxy of tablets, with some facilities punching more than 1 billion a year. Many are formulated through inherently energy-intensive wet granulation. Moving to new moisture-activated dry granulation, or MADG, saves formulators time and money while improving process quality. And it is now easier thanks to new desiccant technology from Evonik. MADG was first developed by Dr. Ismat Ullah. With the introduction of its new glidant and moisture-absorbent AEROPERL 300 Pharma, Evonik allows wet and dry formulations to be easily adapted to MADG with better flow and tablet uniformity. Before we show you the process, let's examine wet granulation. The more complex a process, the greater the chance for variation. In wet granulation, water levels by weight may range up to 50%. The first 3 steps consume significant volumes of time and energy. Beyond energy costs, the batch must be transferred at each stage, adding time, labor, and process variables. High water content may cause lumps to form, which will increase milling time. Finally, milling causes a particle size distribution, which will cause dustiness, poor flow, and segregation. In contrast, moisture-activated dry granulation uses only a fraction of the water. With AEROPERL 300 Pharma, the limited moisture is absorbed during mixing, so there is no drying step, saving both time and money. The entire MADG process requires only one vessel, a high-shear mixer or inline mixer. The active and filler are mixed as before, only with MADG an adjustable binder is added. Our demo formulation includes no actives, but API loading may range up to 65% by weight, with the binder and water levels adjusted accordingly. Polyvinyl pyrrolidone K12 was selected as the binder for low viscosity and easy wettability. Other low molecular weight binders may be used depending on the formulation. The dry blend is now sprayed with atomized water. In production, a top lid nozzle is best. Just 2% water is all that's needed. After 2 minutes, the flow changes as moist granules with uniform particle size form. In this next step, you'll see the superior flow characteristics and drying ability of AEROPERL 300 Pharma. Only 1.5% by weight of this unique pharmaceutical excipient is required. The free-flowing granules of colloidal silicon dioxide are added with very little dust. That's just one of the special properties of AEROPERL 300 Pharma. Particles are spherical and higher in density, so less volume is required to achieve performance compared to competing pharma-grade colloidal silicon dioxide. During mixing, AEROPERL 300 Pharma absorbs moisture from the granules and distributes it to make a highly uniform blend. No drying is required. Next, microcrystalline cellulose filler is added and the speed reduced. The mixture is dry as the granules form. Because the granules are reduced to the same size as the MCC, little to no segregation occurs. This graph compares the particle distribution of AEROPERL 300 Pharma with 2 competitive products. The purple bar on the right shows the low level of fines with AEROPERL 300 Pharma, as well as the absence of large agglomerates. After granulation, air can pass by discrete granules more easily than cohesive fine particles. Permeability tells the story. When measuring air velocity through an MADG particle bed, higher scores indicate better powder flow. Airflow improves with more uniform granulations due to lower cohesion between particles. MADG powders made with other excipients are not as permeable and do not flow as well. The AEROPERL 300 Pharma performed significantly better than the competition. That means uniform granules with low dust and good flow. To complete the MADG formulation, 2 more ingredients are blended to aid tablet formulation: a disintegrant and then a lubricant. The result is a greatly improved free-flowing powder, ideal for high-speed tableting. Tablets punch cleanly and eject smoothly. MADG represents quality by design at its best and can easily be transferred to a continuous processing operation. With new flexibility, Evonik is transforming MADG into a preferred process for tablet granulation. So let the savings flow.
AEROPERL. Power to create.